Hi, my name's Nicolene and I'm a mom of three. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can expand your small business much bigger than you ever could have imagined. Why? Because I started a small little coffee shop over 8 years ago. And today we have over 65 stores across the country. Now, what I teach retail queens out there is how to take their baby, this business that they started, and how to expand it, but in a way that works for them. We all have different goals and dreams, and we all want to look at ways to grow our business differently. So if you haven't hit your first million, that's something I can help you do. If you want to open up 2 or 3 more locations and triple your income, you want to start building a brand for yourself and be able to maybe reach customers across areas where you can't do that at the moment, then I can help you do that. And if you've always dreamt of having like 10 or 20 stores out there, but you don't want to manage all of them yourself, you don't actually even want to own them, then you can build a franchisable business model just like I have. So if you have any questions about how to grow and scale your business, just reach out to me, send me a message. You'll see my videos here are also very relaxed, non-edited. I always have my notes next to me so I can share with you. But it is truly my passion to help retail queens grow their business. And I want to start off by just saying something first. You have to remember during difficult times when your brain starts telling you that you've tried everything, your business is not going to grow, or what else can I possibly do? There are people looking at us, the people that own coffee shops, people that own a hair salon, a spa, a yoga studio, a florist, anybody that has a boutique, a bakery, any business, right? There are people who are looking at us wishing they could have a business like us. They're wishing they knew how did they do that. You might even have people that you've come across that's a little jealous of you that you've been able to do something that they can only dream of doing. And the reason I say this is when you start thinking of expanding your business and you want to maybe franchise one day, there are people who would follow you because they have a passion, they have a dream, they want to be a business owner, they maybe want to have exactly the same type of business like you do, but they don't know where to start. And they don't want to have to overthink things. They don't want to struggle. They don't want to hustle. They actually just want your guidance and your help. And that's why people buy into a franchise. Okay, so I'm just leaving that there. That's not what today's video is about. But today's video is about how I built my 65 stores and up and how I can help you do exactly that. But there's something that a lot of people don't tell you. This is the tagline. This is the thing that I feel that's also hidden, right? Because as you know, maybe you know people that have had businesses and it's not working. You have to have a successful business first that runs without you. It doesn't mean you don't have to be there. It doesn't mean there's not things that you want to do or can do and that you do, but you need to be able to completely step away from your business for a day, a week, even a month without your business having to suffer without you. Now, this is the other part that I always add in, and it's very true. Your business might never run at the full capacity it would when you are not there, because remember, not everybody will love your business the way you do, but your business has to be able to survive. It has to be able to be successful without you before you think of expanding. Right? So you have to start putting systems in place. And sometimes just making the decision that I want to open up another store. Like if you have a hair salon, like I went to a hair salon yesterday and the lady was telling me, oh, they're opening another store. And we started talking about that because the boss was not there. And some of the staff had to take on certain responsibilities because she's going out there planning this new location. So you need to be able to learn the systems and the strategies that's hidden. You know, a lot of people don't share this stuff because they don't want everybody to grow big and successful. But I do. I want to share with you as much as I possibly can. So the very first thing that I want to share with you is when we started our very first business, it was in a garage. Okay, this was 17 years ago. My hubby and I started our very first business in a garage, and we took that business and also grew it successfully across the country. We didn't franchise it, but we have multiple branches across the country, and it's more of a wholesale business, so we import stuff and wholesale it across the country. But 8 years ago, I felt like I wanted to try something new, and we came up with the coffee shop business, right? Now, just to let you know, we knew nothing about coffee. We knew nothing about food. So in our coffee shop, we also have pastries and sandwiches and foods and stuff. And we knew nothing about this, right? And we knew that people would think we were crazy. We knew people would not support us, even though at that point we were already successful in business. But with this new idea, we knew people wouldn't support us. So we kept it a secret, literally until the day we opened the store. The night before, I actually remember someone telling us that you should get a Facebook page. Now, this is when Facebook just came alive a lot more. So we opened a Facebook page. We selected family that we knew that were overseas, so not anybody local. And we asked them just to join the Facebook group so that we can actually secure the name. Those days, I think you needed like 50 people to actually secure your business name. And it was amazing because I was excited, but also very nervous at the same time. And you won't believe it, but even though we opened, we had hundreds of people standing in line, coming to our store. We were very good at promoting it in the first couple of weeks. We always do what we call a soft opening or a soft launch, so that when we make mistakes, people don't get upset with you. And we did that, and the word spread amazingly in our neighborhood. But what still fascinated me is that at that point, people were still coming to us saying, oh, you should close your store. This is never going to work. There's too many coffee shops everywhere. You don't know what you're doing. You know, like they say, oh, we love you. You guys are great, but you've never done this. You should just close it before it's unsuccessful. And I'll be honest, it hurt. It was very hard hearing that, but I had a dream and I was just thinking, no, I want to try this. The worst that could happen is that it's not going to work, but I'm still going to try. And if you've got that business, you might have people that's not supporting you. You might not have a community that you can really brainstorm ideas with. You might have people that literally say to your face, this is not going to work. So I get it. I wanted just to make sure that you connect where I'm coming from because I know what it's like. And there is something that's different about entrepreneurs who have a true deep passion and dream for their business because we work differently. We think differently. We're willing to hustle. And yes, in the beginning, when we started this coffee shop, I worked 20-hour days. I was absolutely in love with my business. I wanted to be there. I wanted to do all the things. And I was willing to do that because I knew this was not going to be the way I'm going to run my business for the next 10 years. I knew at some point I'm going to put systems in place. I'm going to hire more people. I want to be a full-time mom. So I knew these things. I didn't know maybe how to get there, but I still invested myself into my business. So if you want to grow your small business, make the first mental decision that I'm willing to do what it takes to get me there, because once I'm there, I can put people in place. I can put the systems in place. I can automate my business. I can franchise it. I can do whatever I want with it and make lots of money, but I can go back to working 5 hours a day if that's what makes you happy, or 2 days a week if that's what makes you happy. If you want to be a full-time stay-at-home mom like I am, then you get to do that. But I wanted just to land with you here in this video so that you understand that you always have choices. But do not let what other people think kind of structure the road that you're on. And please do not think that there's not a way for your business to grow. There are multiple opportunities for you to grow and scale your small business that suits you, right? I have a client at the moment who only, and this sometimes sounds a little crazy for me because I'm always like, oh, we can make so much more money in your business. She doesn't want to make any more money. She just wants to work half the amount of time because that gives her the balanced life that she wants. She's happy with the income. She's happy with the amount of clients. And actually her business has so much more potential than that. But I get it that she just wants to work less. So we are putting systems and automation and team members in place that gets to do that for her. So I can help you grow and scale your business in a way that works for you. So I'm super excited because I'm launching soon my exclusive Retail Queens membership. Okay, it is an accelerator and a mastermind where you get daily coaching from me. And the reason I wanted to do it this way is because there is so much that is different from your business compared to another person's business. There are things that you will experience on the Monday compared to on the Friday. There are things that we need to do now because it's going to take, a couple of weeks before it is formed. But in between that, there's other little steps that we need to take. So you need guidance, and sometimes you just need an ear to roll some ideas off. Sometimes you need to be a part of a community because there's nothing worse than trying to grow a business when you're all alone. So I would love to invite you to join my Retail Queens membership. It is exclusively to women because I want to empower women. I want women to be independent financially from everyone and everything. I want moms to be able to show their children that you can build your own business, whether you want to do it online, when it's a physical business, but I want the mom to be the role model that it's possible, and I will show you and I can help you. I want to leave a legacy for my children behind, and maybe that's exactly what you want to do too. So if you have any questions, you feel free to message me about your business. I love hearing about all the different things. And sometimes we're just blocked. We're just blocked with all the hundreds of things that we've tried, and we just don't know what to do next to grow and scale our business. So if you want to learn more about the membership, make sure to click in the link in the bio. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I give here topic tips and tricks all about how to grow a small business, because that's exactly what I did. I didn't get a company to come in and do all my business for me. That's why also here, my videos are raw. I'll make mistakes. I'm going to look at my notes because I want you to be able to relate to me. I'm a stay-at-home mom now with an 8-figure business that is automated, that I speak to my team maybe like twice a week. Like they just check in with me on stuff that they think is cool. And I want to share that with people because we all deserve to choose how we want to grow and scale our business. So I look forward to being on this channel with you. I'm looking forward to sharing everything I know, and I hope that I can get to work with you soon. Have a beautiful day.